Hello, this is Soul and Jazz Funk Fan, my very first Transformers review. And my very first review is IDW Generations Optimus Prime with Roller. And this is a lovely Legends class figure based on his IDW Transformer comic look. And he's with his faithful companion Roller. And it's a nice Legend class figure. And let's have a look at the two of them. We'll have a look at Roller first actually. This is a nice updated version of the original G1 Roller, and he's a nice little car. But Roller does a little bit more this time than he did in his G1 previous incarnation. He doesn't just roll along, but he actually is his own robot as well, and all you simply do is flick him up on his feet like that, and then you just take out his arms, and there you have Roller in his robot mode. A very, very simple transformation, and he's like a little micro mini bot figure, and he has two ports on his hands, and he can actually hold Optimus Prime's laser rifle. Now, Prime's laser rifle, let's have a look at the laser rifle, is actually a nice updated version of the original laser rifle from G1. And he can actually, this is where you plug it in for plugging into Optimus Prime's hand, but on top here is where it goes into Roller's hand. And it's actually quite a little bit top heavy for him, so you need to kind of really put it like that in order for Roller to stand. But there is Roller with Optimus Prime's laser rifle. Now Roller is very much like G1. Roller is Optimus Prime. Now, some nice detail on this figure, and as I can also do with this laser rifle, when you have Roller in his car mode, there's a port on top, and you can just plug in Optimus Prime's laser rifle on top, and there you have Roller with Optimus Prime's laser rifle, which is kind of cool, and adds a little bit of playability to the figure as well. But Roller is not just a robot and a car, he's actually a weapon for Optimus Prime. He is a Target Master, and very simple transformation. You simply just fold out the back, flick down his handle, and there you have Roller in gun mode. And there's a little port on top there as well, and if you wish you can actually plug in Optimus Prime's laser rifle on top, and there you have Roller in gun mode. Let's bring Optimus Prime in now, and Optimus Prime can actually hold the gun in either hand. There you have Optimus Prime in gun mode with Roller in gun mode. Now, this is the first time in the franchise that I can remember that Optimus Prime was actually a Target Master. He was a Power Master back in Marvel US UK, but this is the first time that Optimus Prime was actually a Target Master, and it's pretty cool. It's nice to see it. It's a nice look for him, and as I said, he's a Legend class figure, so he's not the biggest figure in the world, but it's a nice figure for its detail. We'll have a close look now on Optimus Prime. Now, it's Optimus Prime in robot mode. His shoulders, basically the instructions have Optimus Prime's shoulders up like this, but he looks more like his IDW comic counterpart with his shoulders actually down, I think. But it's entirely up to yourself how you wish to display the figure. Here he is with his shoulder tabs up, but I generally tend to have his shoulder tabs down for display purposes. I think he looks a lot better with his things down like that, but it's entirely up to yourself. Now, to transform Optimus Prime into his cab mode. Now, there's a few ways you can do this. Let me see which would be the easiest way. The first thing to do is to actually fold down Optimus Prime's head, and then you just close his chest like that. Then you twist the top half of his waist around, and you then tab in the grill like that. Then you get his shoulders, and you fold his shoulders back like this. Actually, you're probably better off folding in his arms first before you complete the grill look. Just fold in the arms like that, just making sure it all clicks in nice and steady. Then you just fold down his waist, attach his legs together, and there you have Optimus Prime in cab mode. And it's a nice figure as well. Now you can place the laser rifle. There's a port on top of Optimus Prime's, where that's actually his head, that you can just sit his gun in. You can have Optimus Prime like that. Now, roll is a very simple transformation back. All you simply do is just fold in itself, and then you roll over beside him. So, what you can also do as well is there's two tabs. You can see that on the front of roller. At the back of Optimus Prime there are two tabs as well. And what you can do is actually attach roller to the back, and you have them like that. And laser rifle can either sit in roller or again on Optimus Prime, so you can actually have Optimus Prime like that, and that adds a little bit more playability to it as well. So we're very simply going to try and transform Optimus Prime back from cab mode into robo mode. You actually get Optimus Prime in robo mode. So very simply what I would do is attach the grill, fold out the arms, I twist the top half of his chest like that, straighten out the arms, open up his chest, flick up his head, and there you have pretty much Optimus Prime. You don't need to do anything with the legs really, the legs are already transformed. And there you have Optimus Prime in robot mode. Again, now you can just keep the chest open to reveal the Autobot symbol at the front. And just plug in Optimus Prime's laser rifle. And there you have Optimus Prime in robot mode again with his laser rifle. Now, to show you a size comparison, I'm going to bring in a couple of other figures. So move them to the side a bit. And the first one I'm going to bring in is Fall of Cybertron Sideswipe. Just to give you an idea. And there's a big difference between the two figures. Sideswipe is, of course, a deluxe class figure, and a much bigger figure now than Optimus Prime. Just to give you an idea. Put him aside. And we're going to bring in War for Cybertron Megatron. And there's a big difference between the two of them, as you can see here. And finally, I'm going to bring in one of the Firecons from G1, and that's this Sparkstalker, I think that's his name. And he's a bit smaller than Optimus Prime. So that's to give you an idea roughly of the size comparisons between the figures. Overall, Optimus Prime with roller is a worthy addition to any display. So if you get a chance to pick him up, do so. He is well worth picking up, and lovely detail for a figure of his size. People have issues with his feet, that his feet don't really do anything, but I have no problem with his feet, to be honest with you. And having roller is always a great addition to any display as well. So overall, yeah, Generations Optimus Prime with roller, well worth picking up. Let me know what you think of my very first review. Please subscribe or add comments below, and hopefully I'll see you again soon for another review. Thank you all, and take care.